I guess we need to elect a chairman, a vice chairman, and a secretary today. And I would like to open with a motion to elect Van Herndon as chairman.
Your chairman is under the rules of Robert's Order. You cannot make a motion. Chair cannot make a motion.
I'm rolling that out there. So
I'll make the motion. The chairman stays as the chairman.
Okay.
Second.
Okay. All right. Okay, well, I just made a motion out of order. I mean, it shows that I'm not qualified.
It's all right,
for
we're
this
here for
job
you.
right here. Okay, all right.
We
We'll
need to
take
vote all in favor.
all in favor.
Aye.
All right. So
Thank you for your.
we'll take nominations now for vice chairman.
Mr. Herman,
I
he
say.
does a good job.
He does.
He does.
a good job. He does.
Move nominate Cecil Dan be elected back to motion.
I say.
All those in favor?
Aye.
And we need a secretary.
I move that we nominate Ms. Morgan.
I second that.
All those in favor?
Aye.
All right, so review of the Stewart County Audit Report findings fiscal year June 30, 2022. Anybody have any comments, questions?
Mayor Beecher, you're first up on the list. You just kind of want to go over that and kind of help us understand. And I understand it was not necessarily on your watch, but if you can help us understand what happened there, that would be great.
My understanding is that, we just went over the 25,000 limit with the concrete in the basement. Is that correct, Heather?
Yes,
It's just, we just,
the original assumption was that it was masonry contract was 100,000. So the mayor thought it fell into that, but that is units of concrete, so like stacked. Poured concrete actually falls under the 25,000 clause. So then it
Okay.
went back to the construction.
Okay.
And it was over $430 over that, so
Okay.
It was $430.
over.
Okay.
yeah.
Awesome. Okay.
Okay. Is that all in the county mayor's office? All right.
And so basically, just to sum that up, that was just a simple misclassification of,
Correct.
$430, and that's a one-time thing, so really nothing to readdress it.
and Ms. Heather, how many classifications in that project? How many classifications does your office deal with? Just to,
I couldn't count.
okay, that's what I thought. Okay.
that's not gonna be a problem going forward. I mean, it's.
Right, that's a one-time deal, that's it. Okay. And the highway department, how are you today?
Pretty good. You?
Good.
We had a wreck on the Bunks Mills Road and had to put some guardrails up. Nobody would give us a bid. So the only company that I knew of called them, which would have been fine. I just, under emergency purchase, I would have to call the mayor and told him what I was doing.
Okay. And what was the cost on that? Highway department?
That's under that.
77,000.
77,000.
Okay.
And because it's such a low amount, wouldn't nobody give me a bid for it?
Okay.
And believe it or not, that's a very low amount for guardrails.
All right. Any other questions?
So the proper way to handle that in the future is just call the mayor's office.
Call the mayor's office.
All right.
Okay. And in the county court clerk's office.
I know y'all are familiar with these same ones.
You got one desk drawer?
I'm going to tell you, as of Easter weekend, this has been rectified.
Okay.
We've done construction in the office. Every deputy has a cash drawer now, and I have a full staff as well. So
That was my question I had written in.
Yes.
I've waited years to get that answer.
I actually had the money moved in the budget back in October, but it was just waiting for the construction to get done. So
Okay.
that was just a slow process.
I cannot tell you, I appreciate that.
And so, Ms. Hardison, for the foreseeable future, what you're saying is you probably won't be joining us.
Well, I don't know if we'll get it next year because we've gone through most of this fiscal year without it. So maybe one more year, but I don't know. We'll see what Audit says about it. Hopefully.
Good deal.
It may feel like I do.
But coming in the future, it's all separated out.
Well, Ms. Hardison, we want you to know that if you should not be as frequent at these meetings, that we will miss your company.
I will be sure as well.
And, let's see, we got the sheriff's office up next.
We just passed the.
On ours, there's, when we do commissary for the inmates, we have a bank account where we cut checks back and forth, and there was a process where the software that we use, if you void a check or anything along those lines, you have to run, at the end of the month when I balance books, I have to run a voided check report. Well, if it doesn't return anything, all it just says down at the bottom is nothing found, and so you move on. Well, they wanted a way of that to be recorded, so they wanted us to take a picture of the screen when it says nothing found and put that in with our records.
And that changed.
And we screenshot it and put it in there now.
Okay.
And there may be something that comes up with next year's, because we found out that not only with the voided check report, there is a MICR check reissue report, which is the exact same way. And back in February, they made me not aware of that, and so I started printing that out with it. She said she doesn't think it'll end up in there, but it very well could. But that's also been implemented. It's the same thing, just screenshot the computer screen and print it out, put it in the book.
Okay. Any other questions on the sheriff's office? All right. Everybody ready to move on to number 4? The annual notice of process reporting fraud, waste, or abuse to Tennessee Comptroller of the Treasury. I know we have put out signs and numbers in multiple county offices, and all those are still up. Do you have
Yes,
anything?
and the annual notice goes out where we ask all public buildings under the county, we have this specific sign, because it has to be a specific format. And then we send out an email to all department heads, officials, that if any sign is torn, just contact us and we'll verify that, so.
Number 5, we'll move into new business and discussion, incorrections and recommendations. Ms. Heather, do you have any new business today?
I do not.
I mean, it sounds like everything is just kind of one-time things. They told you what to do to fix it. Does anybody else have anything else to add?
Mark acts like he-
Motion to adjourn is
What
what.
Point of order. New business. I have it on good authority that one member of this committee is celebrating a birthday on the 25th. And I would never want to embarrass anyone by calling their name, and so I won't do so to Mr. Dortch.
Thank you for your
But if anybody here is having a birthday on the 25th, we wish him or her a very fantastic birthday.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome, sir.
I'm sure I will have one.
A motion's been made to adjourn. Is there a second?
I will second.
Motion made, seconded. All those in favor say aye. Aye. This meeting's adjourned.
Mr. George?
All right.